A little bit away from first pitch, and on the hill today, Cade Povich.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
On the ground right side, and foul ball. Tapped softly on the ground. Whips it to Mountcastle. One out in the top of the first. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is going to go. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
And next is the designated hitter, James Wood. One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. 2 down.
Batting fourth, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Next offering upstairs.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Just missed. There's a swing and a miss.
Full count.
Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back now at Oriole Park. Today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Swings through that.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1-2.
Hammered on the line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
No outs, runner at first. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Gore keeping him close. Henderson on at first, nobody out. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, no outs. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
No outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Laureano comes up to hit. Next offering upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Hit in the air left field. 2 down.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. This one smoked out to left, and that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple, and it remains 1-0. The Battle of the
Leading off
Beltway
for
rolls
Washington,
on.
first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Lowe.
That one ripped. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Jose
2 outs,
Tena.
base is empty. Now the third baseman, Jose Tena. So now 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's outside. It's 2-2.
2-2.
And they'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for Washington, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Baltimore,
Leading
bottom
off
of the
for the
second.
Orioles.
And into the box for
Third
Baltimore,
baseman,
Ramon Urias.
Urias.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. This to third. Tenna. Whips it across. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holiday. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One out, bases empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
On the outside corner, and the count is even, 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This one in the air. Tenna gets under it. Nabs it, and that's the inning. Orioles held in check there. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swung on, belted. Mullins moving back for it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first, and he's out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 and 2.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Movement in the bullpen. Zach Brixey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Chafin, a left-hander, also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. Henderson really thriving with the bat this season here at home. One down, base is empty.
2-2.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Ryan Mountcastle in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Good job to fight that one off. What a stop. Throws from his knees. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. That's outside and it's 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. Too high, and now it's 3-1. Adley Rutschman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Got a full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Rutschman now at the plate. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings and misses.
1-2.
Now 1-2. Tapped back up the middle. Fires to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On to inning number 4. It's the Nationals 1 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alex
Leading
Call.
off for the Nationals, left fielder Alex Call.
And a foul ball. In the air, left field. Laureano trying to get there. Makes the catch. One down.
Now
Just
back,
pulled
the
off of it a
designated
little bit
hitter,
right there. That
James
front
Wood.
shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
One down, base is empty.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was
Now
out in front there.
back.
Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Keibert Ruiz. Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Cionel Perez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Aiken getting loose as well. This one high in the air to left center. Right there is Laureano. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Nationals 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ramon Laureano. And a count 1-2. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one drifts inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ryan O'Hearn in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a line drive into right field. And there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ramon Urias digs in now. Next pitch misses way outside. Step off, throw to first. O'Hearn back on a dive. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there.
Now
Pitcher and
batting,
catcher working
second
together to
baseman,
finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location
Holiday.
probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holiday. That one catches the zone. That's strike 2.
Typically, the outfield
2-2.
defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Cedric Mullins in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Nationals 1 and the Orioles nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Cionel Perez.
And we
Now
all know
pitching
about his
for the
slider. It's just
Orioles.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the
Number
game, I'd
58.
say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Perez.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Leading off for the Nationals, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball. 2-2.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz will hit next. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Rips that one center field, and that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So up next, Jose Tena. This one lifted in the air, left field. Laureano on his way over. He's got it. Runner tagging from first. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Kyle Finnegan. He's been
Now
so
pitching
good
for the
against
Nationals,
lefties.
number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
Cedric
Leading
Mullins
off for the
getting ready
Orioles,
to hit.
Center fielder.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Now fly ball to right center. Young on the move to the gap. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next
Every
for
day
the
during batting
Orioles,
practice, these
the
outfielders
shortstop,
get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They
Mateo.
practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on
1-2,
that
the
one.
count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Orioles down to their final out. Now it's the DH, Gunnar Henderson. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.